Hi everyone, James Curtis here. I'm going to do a training today on PLS, and so for those of you that are in PLS, I'm going to basically just do a quick sort of capture page, get it set up with a sales funnel, and show you a little bit about share codes. And first, before I do that, I'm afraid I'm going to have to put my glasses on. I have to wear them. I can't get away from the fact that I can't see much nowadays without putting my glasses on. But I am 47, so I guess can't really complain. Anyway, so I'm going to get rid of me here so that you can focus on the screen and we can get on with the video. Okay, so let me just turn this camera off. Okay, I've gone, and you can still hear me, hopefully. Yes, okay, good. Now we're going to go into PLS, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to basically go in there, log in. I'm going to show you a little bit around, and then I'm going to get on with the capture page. So this is for those of you in PLS, but also worth looking at if you're in Traffic Monsoon and maybe looking at getting into PLS at a later date. So okay, let's just log into my own account here, and okay, so in your PLS account, now the first thing that you'll want to set up when you actually get into your PLS own account is to set up your companies that you promote. And I'm not going to touch too much on this, but basically all the companies that I promote here, I've got Four Corners in there, FutureNet, got one that's Clean Easy, which is not an old business of mine, Online Sales Pro, Power Lead System, Traffic Monsoon, Udemy, and I'm using also Web Copycat. So these are all the sign up links for my businesses that I do. And if I click here, we'll go to Four Corners. I'll just show you quickly, and this is the sign up page for Four Corners. If I come out of there and we go back to, let's say, JediLeads.com, which is one of my own domain names, it will go straight to my Power Lead sign up page. If I quickly go to Traffic Monsoon, if we go here and we click on Traffic Monsoon, it will automatically go to my Traffic Monsoon sign up page, and you'll see here it will say your enroller's name is James Curtis, etc, etc. That's the form down below so that they can sign up with you, hopefully. So this is the first thing you'll do in PLS, is set up your companies that you promote, so the whole system knows exactly what your startup links are. And following from that, you will set up a couple of domain names. Easy stuff to do, lots of videos available. If I just click on one here, you'll see a video will pop up, and you'll see that you can find out how to do it and how to transfer domains, etc. I'm not going to just stop this video here. This is another video that's popping up about how to actually transfer a domain name into your PLS, etc. So when you've done that, and you're obviously ready to get started on web building, or not web building, I should say capture pages. I don't want to scare anyone here. So when you do get ready and you're ready to do some web pages, now the way I actually do it, I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. It's not very difficult, but it does have a little bit of a learning curve. I'm hoping you can follow with me, but it's not what I call rocket science. So, the page has changed on my desktop for some reason, and I'm not too sure why, but okay, never mind, I can live with the Tower of London. So we're going to go into, we're going to go now, sorry, I've got that wrong. Let's go to a site called My Share Codes, and what we're going to do is we're going to basically copy a share code. I've already done it on my system, but you're going to do this. If you actually go to do this, you'll want to get a share code for a certain type of opt-in form. I'm just waiting for the page to load. Hoping I don't get any hiccups today with the broadband connection. Had a few slow patches. Now on this page, you'll see I've got loads of different opt-in forms I can choose from. And on this day, we're going to choose this one here. We're going to choose this sharing code. So I'm going to copy this sharing code. And what that means is basically we can actually use that opt-in form on our page. So basically we're going to go back to PLS. We're going to go here, we're going to go down to where it says web pages, and then we're going to go down here to where it says sharing codes, my sharing codes, and you'll see that this code here that I've just copied is a little bit slow on the go, unfortunately. I'm not too sure why. Just seems to be on a bit of a go slow at the moment. Come on, let's aha, there it is. Let's just close that page down. Okay, so here you'll see I've got my share codes in front of me. It's decided to go on a slow go for me again. Not too sure why. Something to do with Firefox, I think. But we'll see how we go. Okay, so here you'll see the share code down here. This is the one I just copied, and this is the one I want to use. But when you actually put it in, you would basically put it in here, you would copy and paste it in there, you would submit it, and then your share code would be in this list here. So we're going to actually use this share code, so I'm going to quickly scoot around and just go to manage, and then here you'll come across another page, and you'll have an option of having the email only, name and email, name and phone number. I'm just going to click on any one of them, it doesn't really matter at this present stage, and you'll go to another page where you'll find all of them, and here you'll see up the list. This is all my share codes I've got here. There's quite a lot of them. I'm using Frank Calabro's share codes and his sales funnels and loads of other people's as well. Got Yellow Brick Road funnels, mainly you know, PLS and Frank Calabro's funnels that I'm using for Traffic Monsoon and Four Corners and Udemy and PLS itself. But also like to use PLS funnels as well. But the one we're looking for is that just that opt-in form, and here it is here. Look, we've got a few choices. We can have it with email only, we can have it with name and email, we can have it with name, phone and email. On this occasion I'm just going to worry about the one with email, so I'm going to go along here and then I'm going to copy it. So when we copy it, it will fire up another page for us, and then we can put in a few details in this page here. And you'll see at the top here it's got web pages, edit basics, edit background, edit text and review. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a page, and then we're going to attach it to one of our sales funnels. I'm going to show you how to do that now. First of all, we need to find a name, what we're going to call the web page. So I'm going to call this, on this occasion, I'm going to call this, let's call it PLS training, because this is only going to be for a training. So we're going to call it PLS training, and then we're going to this bit here, the title of this web page, to show which shows up in the visitors browser's top blue bar. This is this bar here. So where you see this admin here, this is the tabs. Well, this is what we call the blue bar, and this is where this bit of text is going to show up. So here we're going to put in, let's just type in again, once again, PLS training. Let's just put that in there. Okay. So now all we got to do is think of a domain name. Now we've got a few choices here. We can select from our domains that we already have. And I've got a couple of domains, but I've got lots of subdomains. And the beautiful thing about PLS is you can have loads and loads of unlimited subdomains. So on this occasion, I'm going to click down here where it says I want to use a new address with my existing domain. So we're going to use this domain, coolincomes.com, but we're going to actually create a new subdomain, and I'm going to call this PLS training just for the purpose of this video. So we're going to call that PLS training, okay, dot coolincomes.com. So that's that side sorted, and here we can choose if we want to use an autoresponder. Now usually I would, if it's Frank's funnel, which we're going to create today, we're going to basically get a Frank's funnel in place with a new capture page. So usually I would click on this, and that would be Frank's email messages that go out. But the great thing about PLS is those emails that go out to your opt-ins and people on your email lists, then those emails will actually be addressed from you. And if someone returns the email on one of those emails that are sent to them, then the email would go to you, not Frank. So that's the beauty of the system. You're using someone that's very experienced, one of the top people in Traffic Monsoon and Four Corners and PLS, etc. But you're actually using their skill, but their system but anything that anyone that joins the business goes in through your links, and anyone that replies to any of your emails, or any emails that go in through your autoresponder up through your opt-in, will go to your own email list. So that's what's really clever about it. Okay, so on this occasion I'm not going to actually have an autoresponder, because this is just a test really, but usually I would select my autoresponder here. Somewhere down in the list here I would have the right autoresponder that I want to attach to that page, so when people opting in will get those emails come through to their inbox. Some of them I make myself, some of them I use if it's a sales funnel like Frank Calabro's. Okay, so moving down, here we want to actually attach our capture page to a website. So when someone goes to the opt-in form, they fill out the form, they basically put in their email address, then they want to obviously then go to somewhere, and this is what this bit here is for. So you've got a few choices. You've got your main company specific URL, you can go the default sales page, you can a page in your website, or another website entirely out of the system, and then you can just put in the website address. But on this occasion, once again, I'm going to have a page in your website. So basically I'm going to select this here, and I'm going to go down. These here LP1 are their landing pages, or capture pages as we know, and SP are all sales pages, and obviously I want it to land on Frank Calabro's first page, which is going to be sales page 1. So this is the one here I'm going to select here. Now you can put in some keywords. So if I want to, I could put in Frank Calabro. Let's just put in Frank Calabro sales funnel, or 3 steps to success, something like that. 3 steps, and I'll put in sales funnel. Can be anything in there, anything that's in the description, because this will help with the search engine optimization. And here with keywords, well, you put in anything really. You could put in network marketing, then a comma, space, and then go on to the next one. You could then put in I don't know, work from home, any keywords that you think might be relevant. Work from home. As long as you put the comma and space in at the end of each word. And the best way to do that obviously is have a ready-made list, and then just paste it straight in there. So if you make a ready-made list, something like Notepad, let me just bring up Notepad quickly. If you've got a ready-made list like this, then you can just separate them and go through the different lists that you want to do. That's the way I usually do it. Okay, we're going to save this. I'm going to save this page, and then we're going to go into the background. Now, sometimes I like to pick a nice video background, which is always nice. I'm going to show you that in a different video. But on this occasion, I just want to use a static page. So let's click on the image here and go to submit, and we can go to our library, and we can use one of our own backgrounds, but on this occasion I'm just going to pick something from the library here, and we're going to create something quite nice and spectacular, of course. I think we're going to have this one here. I like coffee, and I'm a great lover of it myself. I'm just finished one now, so I'm going to click on this one. So we're going to go with the coffee cup here. And the next job, we're going to go straight on to the edit the text. Now, when it comes to editing the text, you'll see here we've got a nice new opt-in form, all ready to change completely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically take this out here, just take out that text there, and I've got one that I prepared earlier, a bit like Blue Peter, and I'm going to basically grab that now. If you look here, you'll see I've got let's have a read of it quickly. Dominate your business, get pages like this, and make cash daily with our simple system. Get instant refs, means referrals, leads and sales to your account, 100% guaranteed. Enter your email below and get the complete system to dominate any company. So I'm going to basically copy that, and I'm just going to pop that in there and paste that in there. Okay, now we're going to make it look a little bit pretty. Just hoping you can see this all right. Let's just make it a little bit pretty, and might change that button as well. So let's quickly do that. Let's have a quick look what we can do here to make the wording look a little bit nicer. And we're going to basically leave that like that. I think we could get that in there, and yeah, it's looking a little bit better already. And I think what we'll do is we'll maybe take that out there. Enter email and get the complete system. I think we'll put that down there and then put that down there to dominate any company. We're going to leave that in for the spots because that's you'll see in a minute. And now we're going to color it up a little bit. So basically I'm going to, on this occasion, I think I'm going to go for a red color. So we're going to stick red there. I might be wrong in this color, but I think I'm going to go for a red, and I'm going to put red here so these words sort of stand out a little bit. I know we're going on a bit of a background, a darker background. This one I'm going to do yellow. I think you know, some colour is nice to have on a site, so it stands out a little bit. I'm not going to go too wild with this one, and I'm just going to have this word here, daily, in red too. So something really simple, makes it stand out a little bit, and I think that will do us for the when it comes to I might change that actually, might change that to that daily to lowercase. Let me just see what that looks like. Let's just pop that there. I'm going to keep the uppercase on it, and I might change that back. Might change that back to white. Let's just make that white again. I think that will do us. I think that will definitely do us. And I think I might just change this slightly to an off-white colour, just slightly darker than a normal white. Yes, maybe a little bit more. Let me just quickly. It could be a greyish colour, but yeah, that will do us, just so that that stands out. So there's the form, and I'm just going to change this button here. It says click here to continue, and if we look at the wording here, it says dominate your business, get pages like this daily, blah 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 blah, enter your email below and get the complete system to dominate any company. You're going to have something like get in here or something like that. So let's have a look at the server, see what kind of buttons we can find, which will hopefully change that for us. And you can always upload any of your own buttons as well. So if you've got any buttons that you'll find on Google, then you can do, no problem at all. I think that one's good, let me in. I think we're going to go with this one, let me in. I think the size is about right. Let me just quickly check. Yep, I think the size is about right, maybe a touch smaller. Let's just make that a little bit smaller. Let's go 325. Okay, yeah, make it the same sort of size as the opt-in box there. So here's our page. That's our form. That form will obviously be on the page, and we're just going to click on save. And I think we're all done. Let's just quickly go here to view it, and this is the page. Look at that. There is the page. Very simple, very easy to do. And if we put in our email address here, let's just put a tester email in, and we type in this here, URGX, so I'm not a robot, and look at that, straight to Frank Calabro's 3-step formula. And the great thing, let me just stop this video because Frank's going to talk in a minute on this video. There it is.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for requesting more.
Okay, so let's pause that video. Now, the great thing about having a sales funnel, for those of you that don't know, is they listen to Frank, they go through Frank Calabro and his tutorials, and they go through the different steps. But look, if they hit one step, the thing that happens is they sign up with you, not Frank. And you'll see here, look, it's got my name. So they're going to join me. Okay, so we know that's working. Let's just close that down. We'll close that one down, and now we can advertise the page, and all we need is the link. So basically I'm just going to bring that page up again, and what you need to do to actually advertise the page, well, all you need is the URL address, and we know what that is because it's plstraining.coolingcombs.com. So we just copy that, and then when we go to our other sites like Traffic Monsoon or Facebook, we're advertising on YouTube, all we need is that subdomain or the domain name, and we're good to go. So hopefully this has enlightened you a little bit on how I actually do my own pages. Do another training another day on something else, maybe one that shows you how to do videos. So you've got a video background. You'll see, if I just show you quickly, if I show you here, if I go up to one of my sales videos, which is got a video background, let me just show you the video background quickly. You'll see that it will fire up. Let me just quickly go back here. Here's a different one. You might have seen it before, you might not have, but show how to do this. It's very simple to do. All you need is a code from YouTube, and you'll see that this one's got a live video on it. I'm not too sure how you're going to see it on the video, but it's actually a live video, and you know, these can be very, very effective at you know, getting the message across. I'm not too sure how you'll see it. My internet connection is not very good at the moment, unfortunately. They're doing all kinds of different tests with it, so I've been a bit of a nightmare at the moment. Okay, so hopefully this video enlightens you a little bit on PLS, just covering how I actually done, or how I do my own capture pages. I do them all kinds of different ways, but that's one of the ways that I do them if I want to get one up quick and get on with it, advertising it. So I hope this helps. Have a look at the bottom of this email that you'll get in your inbox, sorry, because I've just recently found the software that I'm actually using to do this video, and it's very, very good software. I'm really, really pleased with it, and you'll see, look, if I bring my camera back up, look, you'll see me, there it is. It's fantastic. And I can even go full screen and all kinds of things like that with the video, and you know, I'm hoping that some of you will grasp this software, because it's really, really good. And if you look at the bottom of my email that I've just sent you, you'll see a link to get it 50% free. So it's 50% cheaper. So, and it's cheap as chips, it really is, and it does so much. So it's the best camera software I've seen for sharing your screen, and you can share the webcam. I can go like this. See, I can get full screen in there, no problem, or I can just quickly go back to here. It's a very, very good bit of software. Let me just show you quickly what else it will do while I'm playing. It will, you know, you can use the marker board, so I can circle different things. I can do all these kind of things in my videos and paint pictures. Anyway, hope you found this training, short training, useful for PLS, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.